Hello humans of the internet, my name is Iceberg Lettuce, and today we are here in Minecraft Snapshot 20W19A, and we're going to be taking a look at all the brand new things that have been changed and added. Let's go. So we're here in a village because there have been some changes to the way villagers work, namely with spawning golems. So the main change is that villagers will always spawn golems now, regardless of if they have a profession or not. So that means villagers, even if they don't have a workstation or a job or anything, will still be able to spawn in iron golems like this one, which I believe was spawned in by these guys even though they don't have jobs. So this is pretty important because putting workstations into iron farms was kind of important in order to, give the villagers a place to work and actually spawn in the golems, but this could lead to some changes in the most efficient iron farm designs because we don't actually need to give the villagers workstations now for them to keep on spawning golems. The other changes to villagers in this snapshot are mostly just smaller bug fixy sort of things. So, for example, villagers should no longer try to hop out of their beds at random points during the night, and they should no longer try to steal other villagers' beds. All those sorts of things should have been fixed, and their AI should be a little bit better now. Moving on to some more nether-related stuff, we have not really a change to the strider, just an addition sort of thing. So as you can see, I'm walking around with the strider right now, but if we go into statistics and scroll down for a little bit, there's a new statistic for distance by strider, which I have gone 136.07 meters. Another change is that gravel and blackstone should now spawn in every single nether biome. So I was able to, as you can see, find some examples of gravel in the nether wastes, but I can't seem to find any examples of blackstone in other biomes anywhere, but I'm sure it's there. I'm probably just not digging deep enough. Another change to block generation is that in the soul sand valley you should see more examples of soul sand spawning in big old chunks like this. Here we have a piglin bastion, which was just added a couple of snapshots ago, but the spawning rate for these should be turned down quite a bit, so you should see bastions showing up a little less often in your worlds now. Here we have a little bit of a nerf to twisting vines and weeping vines, which is that bone meal is a little bit less effective. So if you remember in the previous snapshots, it would cause them to grow quite a bit all the way down like the ground, but they have been nerfed a little bit, so they only grow just like it looks like 2 or 3 every single time you bone meal them, so that is a little bit of a nerf for these things. We have the crimson roots, warped roots, and nether sprouts now have offset, so you can see they're not perfectly centered on the block that they are on, which, gives them a little bit of a more natural look. In addition, the nether sprouts here now have to be sheared to be collected as items in survival mode. So here we are in survival mode with a shulker and an elytra. So you can see when this shulker bullet hits me now and I get the levitation effect, even though I'm wearing an elytra, it will no longer activate if I have levitation. So what you could do in previous versions was if you got hit by a shulker, you were able to just activate your elytra and it would let you fly down to the ground, but that has been fixed and you can no longer activate your elytra with the levitation effect. Now we're here in the end to show off a change to piglins and hoglins, which is that they will now convert to the zombified versions of themselves when they are in the end dimension. This is a feature originally present in the bedrock versions of the game, but now they have fixed it and it has been added also to Java. And the very last little small change that we're going to talk about today is the anvil and the smithing table will both now show inventory over top of your inventory in their UI. So that is just about everything in this snapshot. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and see you next time, everyone.